If it's gonna click, there it goes. Hello, welcome to WTF Wednesday. Here we have Joe. Anybody got the links on the event page? If you got a link, you can join anytime. So, let's see. Mm, dang it. What was we just talking about? Trump.
Yeah.
Uh, and what happened with the woman that what was it him that pushed him down or the
No, his
campaign manager?
campaign manager, Corey
Campaign
Lewandowski.
manager. Who?
He ended up getting a minor uh, battery charge or assault charge.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of it.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I said I saw a little bit about it, not much. But, so, but he didn't push her down. Is that what they said?
No,
Or
she said that she was pulled down.
oh, pulled down.
She did not. She did not get pulled down. She wasn't knocked to the floor or anything like that.
Yeah,
She wasn't even moved from a standing position. She didn't get hunched over, bent over, nothing like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Do I have an echo?
It. Do I have echo? It's a little bit, but not bad.
No, you don't. But I thought I heard myself there for a second. Do you hear me echoing? Yeah,
No,
I heard it that time.
I
I'm
heard
gonna have to
me.
refresh. Okay, I'll be right
Okay,
back.
okay. So that happens often. So, uh, so I haven't watched the news, so I just saw a little bit about what he's talking about. So,
I have no idea, to be honest.
um, I, so, like I said, I don't watch the news, but I saw a
You
glimpse of
should.
it. So,
You should,
uh,
really. No, I can't blame you, but I can't also blame really others for watching it, but not very wise, you know. But in the end, I don't know what it's about, or even the subject. Nothing. Sorry.
Trump about the woman
Oh,
got
Trump.
pushed down. Yeah. Uh, is it? Can
Is
you
he
hear me
dead
good
yet?
now?
Is he dead yet? Do you have to?
No, 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 no. Can you hear me good now, Joe, or is it still
Yeah,
echoed?
yeah, I can. I don't hear no echoes anywhere.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Fleabot said the woman reporter only got moved back. So, yeah.
Even her employer said that it looked nothing like the way she described it, so she
Yeah.
quit.
Shit.
She's probably gonna sue everybody and their brother.
Oh, probably. Probably. And let's see. The government stores your DNA whenever they can. More states are sending DNA samples to CODIS for misdemeanor charges. They're keeping your DNA on file all the time. Database, I guess. Who knows what to do with it?
They'll make clones
Yes, yeah, man. Who knows?
so that we can pay double taxes.
Shit.
Probably gonna save on everybody that says no to the government so the new clone can say yes.
Loading here. Feds finally admit they're saving blood from baby health screenings to track their DNA for life. It's being used for monitoring, tracking, studying, and micromanaging people throughout their lives. Hmm. Uh, Breaches of privacy. Is it not? I mean, do that. Or do we even have privacy anymore?
Yeah, no such thing.
Shit.
What, you at Kansas or Oklahoma or what?
Who, me?
Yeah,
North Carolina.
North Carolina. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm in Northwest Indiana.
Cool.
In North Carolina. You know Southern Prepper One? You ever heard of him?
No who?
Southern Prepper One. And what's the other guy's buddy? Scott, Engineer 775.
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Sounds familiar.
Well, I thought everybody heard of Southern Prepper One. He's like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
top.
I have. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then Scott, Engineer 775. He had these things called crankawatts for sale, you know.
Yeah.
They're a toolbox with a lawnmower battery inside and a forever alternator.
Yeah.
Um, Give them a name for them. But anyways, it comes down to it's an alternator. And you crank it, and there's a rectifier in there that changes the AC electricity to DC to go into
Yeah.
the battery. And then it comes with a um, um, inverter to change it back the current from DC to AC. We changed it to
Yeah.
110, so you use it just like a wall socket.
Yeah.
So I
Cool.
bought one of those because our power around here is, living out in
Yeah.
the field, is not too reliable. And glad I bought it, I'll tell you that, because I have a respirator, because I have COPD, because I smoke
Yeah.
like an
Yeah.
idiot, you know. And yeah, I've had to use that thing a few times. And it was just, when I looked at everything they had in there, as a matter of fact, I saw it when it was on sale for 400 bucks.
Yeah.
I could not build that thing myself for 400 bucks.
Man, that was a lifesaver for you then, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, that's great.
Awesome.
So I got that. I got lights, solar lights,
Yeah.
and those come from EEP company. That's Energy Efficient Products.
Yeah.
It's a little solar panel with a little battery, so it's smaller than a lawnmower battery.
Yeah.
Solar power charges that up, and it's got 4 lights that come off of it.
Yeah.
And man, those things, and they're LEDs, and they're bright as hell. Just one light up our whole living room.
Wow, that's cool.
Cool. Something
To go
everybody needs to
upgrade,
get there, man. Yeah. Awesome.
definitely. Well, with the new technology, I
Yeah.
need to turn off this TV. Hold on.
And we converted all our batteries, flashlight batteries, eight double A's, triple A's.
Yeah.
Got 2 different solar chargers for those, so
Yeah.
we don't use um, the regular batteries anyway anymore that you just use and throw away. So now we're saving batteries and saving money.
Oh, that's
The
good.
one charger we have even charges CD 9 volt and gum batteries. Gum batteries are the ones that look like a stick of gum.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
hmm That's good information.
Yeah.
Oh, I tell you what, too. Our we use LED lights here in the house, outside porch light, garage light, outside and everything. I got one, two, three, four lights, four lights, six lights. I'm sorry, to stay on constantly, 24 hours.
Uh-huh.
They're LEDs, and they're 60-watt equivalent, but they're only 3.5 watt because they're LED.
Oh, yeah.
Our um, electric bill, because we have propane, so that's a separate bill. So we don't have to pay electricity to the power company, and it went down since we got those LEDs. Went down from like $85. Our last bill we got just the other day, $61.
Yeah, that's real good.
Wow. Yeah. So how you
So
been today, Firecat?
I got stuck. Well, I hear echo now. Is that me? Hold on.
Hang on.
just
That
hit
was probably, that's
F5
probably me.
and refresh.
Yeah, okay, I fixed it. I got stuck fixing my water leak, and then I got late on dinner. That's why I couldn't pop in. And then I just popped in to tell you I'm going to go on mute and finish up
Okay.
supper.
No
I don't know
problem.
why I always do that, but okay. But I hate missing this information. I mean, this off-grid stuff. But I'll be here as soon as possible. Okay,
All right.
I'm going on mute.
Okay. Cool. I got one little solar panel. That's it. So I'd like to have a few more, so, and to charge batteries with. And yeah, like you said, the AC, making it to the outlet.
Right.
Um, hmm?
We've got three of the three battery chargers that you plug into the wall that take two AA or AAA, and then two of them that take four and they plug into the
Yeah.
wall. And we got two of them that are solar. One of them's a black uh, Nomad 7,
Yeah.
and the other one is a box. This is the one that takes the gum batteries and everything else. And it's got a gauge on it, and the panel's on the cover, and the gauge is to the left of that. It's got a little leg so you can adjust the pitch to the sun, to get the maximum charging
Yeah.
capability. But yeah, I wish I could afford to have, solar panels down the whole roof and get the subsidy, but, hell, I can't afford that, and I'm just going to do a little at a time. They've got a little package over at Missouri Wind and Solar for like $450
Yeah.
that I want to use to our water is we have well water,
Yeah.
so we have
Yeah.
a pump and it plugs into 110 in the garage. So I
Mm,
called them, Missouri Wind and Solar, and talked to them, and they said, yeah, they could get that package together because they don't offer it anymore. I couldn't afford it when I saw it, but they said, yeah, we could put it together, put it back together, no problem, and it'd still be about the same price, and that
yeah.
would run my water pump same way it runs now off city power, no problem.
Yeah.
So if something happened, I wouldn't have to worry about all these damn water bottles I got saved.
Yeah.
I still
Definitely.
have a 55-gallon drum sitting in a garage with no water in it because I haven't got the right hookups for it.
Mm.
I've even got a $25 hose that's for drinking water only,
Yeah.
so you don't have any bacteria in like in a garden hose and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, um, next time I go to the hardware store, I'll get the proper fittings and get that taken care of. But being out here in Corn Town, trips to the store are few and far between.
I'd imagine.
If you're gonna
Uh,
go to the grocery store, you gotta make sure you hit the hardware store, the drug
yeah.
store,
All at once. Yeah.
every, Let's see. What is your solar panel charge up anyway? I mean, what is it? What is it? Power? Just some lights? You said?
The little solar panel, it's just big enough to like charge a cell phone or something with. Just
Oh,
small,
okay.
small.
Oh yeah, come to think of it, I got two of them. They're smaller, about 5 by 5, and they stick on
Yeah,
the inside of a car window or
yeah,
inside the house window.
yeah. That's fine.
Got them for our son's birthdays are just a month apart, coming up here in April and May,
Yeah,
and you can charge tablets and games and phones
yeah,
and all that crap,
yeah.
iPads and
Come in
OPads.
handy. Yeah,
That little set of lights that I was telling you about, that comes.
yeah.
We have the one with 4 lights, but it also comes in 2 lights. But the one with 4 lights is $150.
Dang.
But yeah,
Mm,
well, we had to make some sacrifices, and I say, get it. Well, we got, we save up a little bit here and there, and just act like that doesn't exist. And once you get it, pounce on it and buy that shit, and then forget about it.
yeah,
Or save a little more before you get it. That way, when you do drop that 150, you're not hurting so bad because you got a little bit to fall back on.
yeah, yeah.
As we buy freeze-dried foods too.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
haven't bought any in quite a while now, a few months, because yeah, everybody ever since last September,
yeah,
they we had an order that didn't make it. Usually they were real good with getting an order to us in about 4 or 5 days, and they're in Utah. And here all of a sudden this one order is not showing up, and it's not showing up, and it's not showing up. I'm like, what the hell? I called them and they said, oh well, we're swamped. We got all kind of orders. Everybody and their brother's ordering everything. Well, that's not my problem. I put my order in, it's paid for, and give me my order.
yeah.
So then they started saying, well, it's Mountain House's fault because they won't give it to us. I'm like, get the hell out of here. I called Mountain House. They said, they checked their papers for me, and they said, they haven't even put that on an order in the last 2 months. What are you talking? What are they talking about? So, uh, I think what happened too is you could notice it when they made a catalog change and
Yeah.
made label changes on the cans and start fiddling with the prices,
Mhm.
raising them all of a sudden for no reason other than demand, of course.
Yes. Yes.
Then now they have the regular price from a year ago.
Yeah.
They're putting out sales like today. They'll have a sale and they'll say up to 50% off. And you look at the price when you do go to the sales page. It's the same damn price as it was a year ago, and been that way all year. There's no 50% off, no 30% off, not even
Yeah.
20% off.
Yeah.
So I think it's a bunch of newly graduated um, college kids that took business in college and
Mhm.
learning how to think and pray that people that are looking at your advertisements are really stupid. I've got every catalog I've ever got from you,
Yeah.
and I can tell them when a price went up 10 cents.
Yeah.
And that's
I
one thing I
noticed
don't, huh?
noticed that myself too. Yeah. Prices going up like that. They say it's on sale. It's not really on sale.
Right.
So.
And they got some really good stuff. And my wife and I are both disabled,
Yeah.
and that's we go grocery shopping. Well, that's the big dump. We have to get everything all at once, once a month.
Yeah.
And there's just some days, neither one of us feels like cooking, spaghetti or pork chops or anything, big like that. So
Yeah.
we just grab a can of freeze dried and, you know, add water, add boiling water,
Yeah.
let it sit for 20 minutes, and you're eating.
Yeah.
And there's dishes like beef stroganoff. Their beef stroganoff is fantastic.
Yeah.
I always leave some for the next day because once it sits in the refrigerator overnight,
Yeah.
it's even good cold. That's how good it is. Once a minute,
Wow.
but I'll eat some cold, but I'll still heat it up. But it's really, really, really good. That and the teriyaki chicken with rice and
Yeah.
vegetables. That is out of this world. And they use an authentic Chinese five spice in there. You can tell. You
Yeah.
can taste it. And it's when we start getting low, we're like, oh, we gotta order some more chicken and rice.
Yeah.
We try to, and they do sell just plain chicken and rice. And we even tried adding teriyaki sauce to that, but it's
Yeah.
not just isn't the same. But hell, they got lasagna, um, chicken and noodles,
Yeah.
stew, beef stew.
Breakfast stuff too. I've
Oh
seen
yeah,
them.
all that breakfast. Oh, you know what they have now? But it's only in pouches. Biscuits and gravy.
Oh man.
Yeah. Let me tell you what. We keep about 8 packs of that stuff here all the time, and it is great. I love it. We love it. My sons were here for over the holidays, and I was showing them that stuff, and they're fighting over who's going to get one. So I give them both a
Yeah.
couple, and hell, they want all of them.
Of course.
But I tell you, when I first mentioned to them, start prepping and getting ready for this, uh, anything and everything that could be coming at us,
Yeah.
um, they were, they just didn't want to hear it.
Yeah.
And now I give them prepper stuff. For Christmas I give them a bunch of survival stuff. Oh, they loved it. Now it's different. And I go, well, what did you find out that you all of a sudden coming on over to this side? So at least they're learning.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, most people don't even know how to grow their own gardens anymore, so
Yeah, yeah.
it's sad.
Um, I've been growing for uh, about 34, 35 years. And
Yeah.
our youngest boy, he's been growing for I don't know how many years now, but he has a really good green thumb. And then our oldest son, he just keeps talking about it. Okay. And of course, we've heard that phrase. Well, I know where to come if something happens.
Yeah. Man.
Just don't come empty-handed.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad I learned farming from my dad and his dad. He learned it from his dad and so on. So, yeah, everybody needs to know how to grow their own food. So,
Sure. And there's a hell of a lot more to it than throwing a bunch of seeds in a hole.
yep.
Now, I say that to people, and people think I'm crazy. And they say, how hard can it be? I said, bugs. Learn them and tell me how hard it is, okay? Try to grow some pumpkins, acorn squash. Anything
Mhm.
with vine like that, you know.
Yeah.
Here we
Yeah.
have squash vine borers real bad.
I buried pumpkins and yeah, the bugs got most of them. So
And I love pumpkin so much. I make pumpkins out, pumpkin everything that I can. I even got a recipe for pumpkin latte. That's good. Pumpkin bread, pumpkin butter, pumpkin pie.
Now about pumpkin bread, that's good.
Yeah, you know, I read a thing about one really important nutritious thing to have in your preps is canned pumpkin because it's so nutritious.
Yeah, cool.
And it listed all the nutrients, you know, that it has, and it is,
Yeah,
man, it's a powerhouse, I tell you. Everything from the beta carotene all the way down to zinc.
yeah.
So how about our unmuted guest there? Who's that?
Which one? Firecat?
No, the other one.
Or
Firecat's
delete?
muted.
Uh,
The
he's.
Pope.
Oh yeah, he's here somewhere. Um,
Hello.
there he is.
Oh, delete the elite, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your name? Just delete?
My name is
Yeah.
Delete. No, my name is Blonde Man. Everybody calls me Blonde. What are you doing, man?
Blondman?
Hmm?
That what it is?
Hmm?
Okay. I'm Joe Dokes. I don't know if you remember from last time.
Oh, yeah, this was a
Yeah.
while ago by now,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought
He's been on.
I thought I thought your face was familiar, but I really could not place it anymore. I'm sorry.
Here's a little longer, that's all.
I know, I remember, man. How are you doing?
See?
How are you doing, man?
Yeah, good, man. How are you?
I'm okay, I'm okay. I'm just, yeah, also busy with stuff, just mostly listening, lurking here, you know, and
See?
recording for the government, of course.
Very funny. Yeah, Firecats. Yeah, she'll be back soon. I hope. Uh, I hope she got her leak took care of. Uh, she had a leak, a water leak.
Say, Rebecca, are you anywhere near that, or is Elk River in North Carolina?
Elk
You
River.
know, when they had that big, that spill into that
Um,
coal oil plant.
I think, yeah. Hmm?
Did they ever get that cleaned up?
The Elk River. Was it Duke Energy that did it?
I think so, that sounds real familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was. I don't. I haven't checked into it recently. Um,
probably doesn't make a difference seeing that Fukushima is still going on.
yeah, I know.
There's one report to come out uh, about 3 weeks ago saying that California has they have banned all crab fishing as of right now because of the high radiation content.
Yeah.
It wasn't 2 days later, some scientists. They had some scientists come on. I think it was YouTube. Of course, you don't believe everything here on YouTube, right? Saying
Yeah.
how
Oh yeah.
that all the levels of radiation, all the reports were exaggerated, and that everything was safe. Uh-oh, about to lose power here. Blinking.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, the scientists were saying that everything was okay coming out of Fukushima. Not as bad as everybody thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, tell that to all the guys on the SS Ronald Reagan on that aircraft carrier.
Mhm.
They got exposed. Now they're all sick as a dog with
Damn.
radiation poisoning.
Mm. Now, that Elk River spill was in West Virginia.
Okay. I just thought since you were over that way, you might know about it.
It probably affected the, you know, all the water supply in that area. I would say too. So, but they did have one here as well. Um, in the Dan River, they were fined 102 million. Of course, but yeah,
Is that better?
yeah, it's polluting everywheres.
Yeah, I wonder how long it's going to take that Animas River out there in Colorado to recover. Remember the one the EPA turned orange?
Yes, yes. God Almighty, that was terrible. Oh,
Just can't imagine the damage they did to the ecology.
they don't care. I mean,
And then they turn around and they killed the boy Finicum over taking down some cameras
mm,
and put Clive and Bundy in jail, and then the Hammonds in jail for burning some sagebrush. But they're not doing anything to the EPA for the destruction
of
they
course they
caused
won't.
in
Of course,
multi-states.
they want them to wreck the environment. I mean,
Yeah,
they
but
will
they
be more dependent on them. You know.
put everybody else in jail for wrecking the environment,
Yeah,
so to speak.
and they're the biggest ones doing it. So
Yep. Yeah, that's one thing Trump said. He gets in, man, that BLM's gone. That'd be great.
I think we all should be a little bit less listening to what idiots like Trump have to say.
Well, I don't know why couldn't why do you think he couldn't dissolve the BLM?
I'm sorry?
Why would you think he couldn't dissolve the BLM?
The BLM? What's that?
Bureau of Land
Bureau of
Management.
Land Management.
Uh, I really don't care what. Uh, he's a piece of shit. He's not here to help the people. So I really don't care. The less I listen to assholes like this, the less I get distracted by their bullshit. Because somewhere it always makes you think. Like this. It could be or something, or we could just fuck the system and live amongst ourselves. Just it's all adding to the fuel. The politician, whatever.
Well, they want everybody confused and not knowing.
Yeah,
Who
that's why you hear
you know.
you hear all kinds of information coming from all angles. I mean, who knows what anymore, man? You have to be really, only a few are able to, I don't know, see through all the illusions that get thrown at you, man. In my experience.
I
Yeah.
never even heard of the BLM until a couple of years ago when they started that shit at Clive and Bundy's ranch.
Yeah, I hadn't either. Yeah.
It was just like boom, all of a sudden, here's this bureau.
The 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 way they done the Native Americans as well.
Right.
The Wounded Knee, and what they done to Leonard Pelletier. You know, I
Yep.
mean, and people don't think they won't do that to people like us, but they will. They don't care. I mean,
Well, one of these days, they're gonna pull it on the wrong people, and shit's really gonna hit the fan over it.
mm,
Guess they just haven't hit the right strings yet.
yeah. No, didn't even know the fire cat dropped out. Dang it. Maybe she'll be back in after she's done dinner and
I'm gonna have to drop out in about uh, 15 minutes here. I got another one to go to, another hangout to go to here at 8 o'clock.
cool. Whose is that one
Pardon
you're
me?
going to? Who's that one you're going to?
Um, Freedom Bushcraft, Alan.
Cool. Freedom Bushcraft. Yeah, I've heard of him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Okay, thanks. We know our place again. Thanks.
he used to live, or still does. He lives in North Carolina.
Yeah. Cool. Check it out, yo. Smoke in my eyes. Uh, Freedom Bushcraft, you said?
Yeah,
Okay.
Alan Hobbs. Hmm.
Cool. Yeah, I subscribed to him. Awesome. Uh, so check out the Freedom Bushcraft, y'all. What y'all do? They do prepping, everything prepping, or
Well, mostly bushcraft, but yeah, he is a prepper and all that. Yeah,
cool.
he does. He has done up to a 5 day stay out on the Black River.
Yeah,
Nothing but his knife.
cool.
He is, and I watched it. He ate, you know, pine buds,
Yeah.
pine bark, earthworms,
Mm.
and he tried to catch fish and a turtle and everything else, but out of that river. But it was too cold. It was real early this year.
Yeah.
But he made himself his debris hut, and he went hiking every day looking for wild edibles, but nothing was up blooming yet. Nothing was growing
Yeah.
yet. But he stayed there for 5 days, and he had it all documented. Man, he had to have 100 pounds of batteries. He record all that stuff. Yeah,
Cool.
he still stay up most of the night burning the campfire, huge fire.
Yeah.
He just narrates himself, what he's doing, what he's gonna do, what he's thinking about. And there are bear out there.
Yeah.
He's got one of those cold steel spear knives. At the end of the
Yeah.
knife, where the tang would be, there's a socket.
Yeah.
And when you get to camp, you just carve yourself a stick so will fit in that socket, and that's
Yeah.
your defensive spear.
Yeah. Awesome. That's cool.
I don't think a bear is gonna worry about that. You just swat at it, knock it out of your hand.
It might give you time to run away.
Yeah. And one of those nights, it was not turkey season.
Yeah.
or I should say turkeys were out of season. They're coming
Yeah.
right up by his camp, like
Of
4 or 5
course.
at a time. I said, hell, if I was hungry enough, I'd have tackled one of them bastards.
No doubt.
But he does have other times he's been out there in the summer. He has caught uh, fish,
Yeah.
and ate them right over the fire. And he drinks
Yeah.
water out of the river after he boils it, of course, in
Yeah.
that tin can. So he's real, you know, light traveled and
Yeah.
um, inexpensively traveled until
Mm.
he gets to the parts where he takes his raft out.
You gotta have that on the river.
Yeah, but the hangouts are cool. It's not like this hangout where we have you have guests on the panel here. It's just him and Mike Ware,
Yeah.
um, who is I can't remember Mike's channel. Damn it. Um well, if you go to the hangout, you'll find out what it is. Anyway, it's him and Mike usually, unless
Yeah.
they have a special guest star.
Yeah.
But it'll only be one person.
Yeah.
And then we have a giveaway once in a while to the guests in the side chat.
Yeah. Cool.
Hell, let's see. Mike Ware. And you know what makes it worse is Mike just changed his name too.
Oh man.
Oh, I think it's self-absorbed bushcraft. That's what he is. Yeah. Man, I'm gathering stuff for a giveaway, and I gotta do that one of these days. I was supposed to have it for 500 subs, and I'm
Yeah.
over 550 now.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell anybody sees on my channel. If somebody likes something.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Hey, you still there, Delete?
Yep.
What do you think about Hillary?
Yeah. Where do you want to start, buddy?
Oh, she's hot, man.
Fuck.
She's what?
She's hot.
Hot. Yeah, look,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
everybody has a different taste, you know. It's you can't argue about taste and everything, but I disagree personally.
We probably take the good.
She's pretty scary.
Yeah, she
Yep.
is.
She is. Indeed.
Are you in the U.S.?
Nope. Holland, Amsterdam.
Holland? Oh, okay. See, I know a guy from Holland. I can't remember his name now.
I know them all. Bring it on.
Huh?
I know them all. Bring them on. 17 million, so yeah. Pretty much know them all. Are you talking about someone famous or?
I just don't remember his name. I haven't seen him for a long time.
You talking about a body, like, or is it like some celebrity here or
Somebody
whatever?
who used to get in our hangouts with us every once in a while.
Lowland Pete?
No.
I don't know a lot of them here on Hangouts. Okay.
I mean, I know a lot of guys all over Ireland, Scotland, England,
Yeah.
Europe, mostly Sweden, Germany, Austria, uh, one guy in Spain, um, several in Canada, uh, one guy in South America, I think Chile,
Yeah. Yeah.
and there's even a Hawaiian prepper.
Cool.
That's about it.
Well, why does it have to be called prepping per se? I see it more like just being able to take care of yourself. It's just prepping sounds like you're really expecting all hell to break loose any minute, or you know what I'm saying?
Well, no, it's just being prepared for anything because see, I'm in tornado country, all right.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
So that's my first and foremost reason to be prepared. If
Oh
something
no.
happens, power goes out here for a week, at least we can eat.
Yeah.
'Cause I can boil water over a wood fire, and that's all I need because I got all this dried food. We've got uh, a shelf with freeze-dried beef chunks, sliced beef, turkey
Yeah.
meat, turkey chunks, sliced turkey, chicken chunks, chicken sliced chicken, hamburger, meatballs, shrimp.
Damn.
What else? Well, anyway, besides that, we have entrees like lasagna, like I was telling you before, and uh, different soups and stews and all that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I got a case of powdered eggs.
Yeah.
I just don't have any breakfast meats. That's what kills me. Because freeze dried ham, I just don't get it. That's
Yeah.
the that's the only bad part about that. No ham.
Yeah. That sucks.
Oh, and the sausage crumbles. Forget it. They look like big chunks of rabbit shit, man. They look like
Man.
cocoa puffs.
Yeah.
They're hard as hell. You put them in the boiling water for a half hour, you still got to crush them by hand,
Damn.
and they really don't taste like sausage. So it just turns off.
Mm.
So
Meat like substance, I guess.
huh?
A meat like substance.
That's not even a meat like substance there. That's like out of cardboard.
Shit.
Hey, but that's the other thing is they do have a line of different uh, what they call TVP. That's textured vegetable proteins.
Yeah.
They're flavored like different meats, and what that
Yeah.
TVP is soybean, and they got a bacon flavor, so you got bacon bits.
Yeah.
You got beef flavored for tacos, and it looks just like hamburger.
Yeah.
You got um, hell, I don't remember. We have some, but it's just for like last ditch effort emergency.
Yeah.
Everything else is gone. We'll eat that.
Yeah.
Like ravioli, that is not hamburger in there. If you read the can, it says TVP.
Yeah.
We don't get that anymore.
Mm. I wouldn't eat it. Damn.
Like $2 for a can of ravioli. You better have some damn meat in there.
Really?
I'm not afraid of TVP or anything, or it doesn't taste bad. It tastes just like hamburger, right?
Yeah.
It's just that at the cost um, for a can of ravioli, I'm not going to do it because it's not real meat, you know.
Mm. Yeah.
So I don't know how they can get away with putting in like a beefaroni, same shit. How can they get away with putting beef on that can? It was,
I know.
you know,
It's not even beef.
right? Well, now that I either got you sick or hungry, my other show's on. So I'm gonna take off. It was nice being with you guys tonight, being that I missed the last few.
That's no problem. You're
So
welcome
thank you for having
anytime,
me
man.
on. Pardon me.
Anytime. I
Uh,
said you're welcome anytime. So yeah.
and, we'll try to see you again next week. I'm
Awesome.
gonna do a Friday show. I might try to hop in there.
Cool.
Alrighty. Okay,
Awesome.
everybody, have a good one.
You too. We'll see you later, man.
All right.
Take care, buddy.
You
And thanks for joining us, Joe. And make sure to check out the Freedom. What's it? Freedom Bushcraft. So yeah. Thanks, Joe. Check that out. Mm. I hadn't said hey to the chat, so hey everybody. Uh, hey Bright, Fleabot, John Charles, Debbie, Eric, uh, Firecat. I hope you're able to come back. So
Is he gone or something?
yeah, he
Suddenly it's
did.
so quiet. Look, I was really paying attention. I just thought, did I lose my connection or something? No, whatever. I was just curious if you, do you know if these, sorry, buddy,
No problem.
the microphone. Do you know if this was, I don't know how these laws are in America, but in our lovely fucked up country, we we cannot wear a face masking. Sorry, how do you call it? Covering up your face.
Yeah, yeah,
How do you call these burglars masks? How do you call them?
yeah, yeah.
So did they? Let's put this. Let's make this clear. They did so annoying. They did it in the name of the burqa. You know the burqa, right?
Yeah, yeah.
From Islamic. The woman's totally covered up. So it's all this symbolism, you know. It is for the burqa and this women suppression, repression, whatever, and you know, and there's I don't know. They did research and there were I don't know. I think about 100 or maybe just less women who wore a burqa, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, but you know everything got included with it, you know, like these burglar mask or anonymous mask. If I do this here, I could also, I get arrested as well if I wear a mask. It's just police state. I mean, these things, yeah. It's for me just how we got arrested, you know, the dude in where was
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Uh,
Maricopa,
yeah, something. Yeah, but
Arizona.
yeah. But this is yeah, it's more like the way he got arrested. But and
Yeah, it wasn't even on his face. Yeah, I seen that
no,
shit.
no, no, exactly. So I don't know if he just before the clip started, he just put it on the top of his head or whatever. But even if he's just put it in front of his face, you know, what is this bullshit, you know? But hey, you can't even collect rainwater, so fuck. Why am I? These things are just. I don't know how these laws are in the USA, but we had these things long time ago. Again, we in Holland, you know, that's how we roll. Okay, we bend, just we wake up. we bend over. We don't even care anymore what's the raping is. We just take it. Bring it on. But these things, just like with these you not being legally able to put a mask on your face or whatever. It's just some discussion, mostly pointed to this whole
Yeah.
divide and conquer bullshit that they spew with Muslims. The differences in the crap, and they draw some, I don't know, they drag some other bullshit with it. But so we had these things a long time ago, and also, it's always terrorism laws or this crap, whatever.
Well, it's like in native cultures, they have the rituals with the mask. So, yeah, it's crazy.
Okay, no, we're not having rituals dancing around the
No,
street
no,
by a high of
dance.
coyote and everything. He was sitting at the House of Representatives, but regardless, he wasn't making any noise. He's just sitting there, and you go with a 5-man force, it's slam it on the ground and everything. And these people, so really, I'm not sorry, they were heroes because they were standing around and screaming shame, shame. It's just until people are just uniting and
Yeah.
just physically making sure he doesn't get arrested, whatever. It's just useless, man. Well, at least the people around you, that's what I'm saying. You don't have to expect anything from them, And it's even worse here in Holland. Let's make that clear. The shame, this wouldn't happen here. They film it.
Yeah.
There would probably a lot more angles over here because everybody would just be silent and some would crap their pants and run to the toilets or whatever. What I've just said, it's just crazy. But, yeah, whatever. So yeah, be sure not to. I don't know if it's cold and everything. Don't put a like how do you call it? On your head when it's cold, like it's freezing. Sorry.
A hat or a hoodie.
Yeah, not like hoodie or whatever, but more like a ski hat. That's what it was. Or no, not a ski mask, just on your head, and maybe if you're a little bit cold, you put a scarf in front of your your nose and your mouth. You could get knocked the fuck out. Okay. Which is a good thing because they're doing it for our benefit. We need this state and these kind of exactly. Thank you. Amen to that. Because there are a lot of lunatics out there. I mean, when you compare just stuff people do, and just relative to the amount of police officers that and the kind of violence and bullshit they pull off, it's really crazy, man. That's why they get beat the fuck up sometimes or shot.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Not because of a ticket, It's like our job is so dangerous. Yes, if you're chasing burglary, but that's only 5% of your job. Or did you catch real criminals or whatever? You're just handing tickets and harassing people with your bullshit, man. Fucking God. I'm sorry. That's pretty much all I came across.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. that shit about the DNA too. I mean,
About
the DNA.
Oh, look, this is something about these cops and everything. If you, I'm not sure if it's, maybe it is now. I'll just assume it is now, but it was this if you commit a felony or a misdemeanor. Misdemeanor is just, it's not like a ticket, but it's a little bit bigger, right? Just like a small offense or something, right? These things, again, stick to the program. You gotta take the raping a little bit faster. We're leagues in front of you guys. this is just, and just to make it clear, everybody agrees with this. They approve this, and this is better. You know, it's really impossible over here, buddies. So yeah.
Yep.
But I agree with it. It's in the end, it's just crazy, man. It's this total control, and it's all by the consent of your fellow slaves.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'm sure it's a little bit worse and less in regarding where you live, but again, it's really bad over here. I don't want to. It's the final time, last time also. It's just keeps amazing. We got this, and the people that don't agree with it, they're not taking even the slightest action against it. Like they're just complaining about it at work, And then at the end, well, what can you do about it? And then and then they go bending over again. It's just
just keep taking it.
It really seems like they love it. It seems, damn it. Fuck no, just kidding. Nah, but it's crazy, whatever. They don't. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I gotta split for a few minutes. Be right back.
Okay, there's Firecat. It's entered the building again.
Oh, coincidentally,
I was on air.
You're okay.
Okay.
No problem.
Okay, I'm done with supper and I'm here, but yeah, how's things going?
Good. You fixed the water leak. I'm glad you did. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss sleeping next to a creek.
Man, how would you ever get to sleep?
Oh well. I was one with nature. If you like slugs.
And mushrooms.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. One more week of torture, people. The Firecat's gonna be in heaven.
Awesome.
And y'all are welcome to join me. And I have not met anybody to step up to the plate, but oh well. But yeah, I'm just chilling, fighting my puppy, trying to keep him out of my iced tea while I eat supper.
Luck with that.
I guess I need to put 2 glasses of iced tea, one for him, one for me.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, little one for him, one for you. So.
Yeah. Then there would be peace. Oh God. It was a long night.
So what's for dinner?
We have grilled chicken, mashed potatoes, and oriental vegetables seasoned with teriyaki. It tastes so good, I don't even think I cooked it, but I did. Sometimes the meals accidentally turn out good. But I always grill on tin foil because you don't want that black charcoal stuff on your chicken because that'll give you cancer. So, be careful, people.
Yes.
But, yes, it's delicious.
I fried me some okra. So.
Oh, man, I'm jealous. I love fried okra. I haven't had that in so long.
I've got a freezer full, so.
Oh, you're bored with it?
No, I love it.
Oh, okay, that's good.
And only one of the kids liked it.
Oh, really? Which one?
The boy.
Oh, okay, yeah, I would think so. Yeah, my sons love fried okra too.
You don't like no other green. So, that's weird.
Oh, my first kid was trained to eat vegetables. I just did like a snack plate where I did nothing but chop vegetables and fruit and cheeses and meat, but he even like pickled beets and the weird stuff, pickled okra and all that. But yeah, pickled beets is real good for you. It puts nitrogen in your blood, helps you hold your muscles, and it helps your brain too. But you wouldn't think something. But yeah, you have to. But yeah, I'll be so happy to get a garden going. it'll be a little bit late to start it, but almost
And my
there.
my neighbor was spreading grass seed today, so
Oh, okay,
over
yeah.
here by where we live, but yeah, it's a bunch of bare spots where from the snow and everything. I guess
From winter, yeah.
probably where we were over there sledding.
Did something to the
Anyway,
grass. Oh,
sorry.
you have mountains too, Sled, don't you? No fair
Yeah,
with your snow. Yeah, because if it snows here, it's flat, so we're not going
oh man,
anywhere.
man, make a hill.
Well, we could, with a rope and a board, we can pull somebody behind a pickup truck, I'm
That's
sure.
what I was gonna say. I was actually, yeah,
We do that
I
in
didn't do it.
floodwaters.
I didn't do it, but I was with people that did. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dangerous too, I might add. So yeah.
Oh, yeah. They were doing it in a wagon in my neighborhood, and it was a terrible wreck. I mean, it just tumbled. Oh, did you get my video of the fight?
It wouldn't let me play it for some reason. I don't know if it was
Oh,
my
it was still
computer or
downloading or something, or it
probably
was
still
still
processing.
processing. Oh, it's done process.
Yeah.
I'll redo it because, yeah, it's country loving at its finest. Well, when I heard the audio, it is a real fight.
It is? Oh
Yeah.
look. I wonder what they were fighting over.
Well, you can hear the lady yelling. So. I was just fascinated because they took their shirts off and they were dancing.
You know it's going down when they start taking their shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go,
That's
wait,
the way
I gotta
it goes
film
here.
this. And it's funny because you can hear me talking on the, because I was on air.
Yeah,
It was, you could hear you talking. It was all blended together. Oh, God. But yeah, I'm glad we got some rowdy neighbors, and I'm glad I'm moving out in a week. I'll film them for a week and then leave.
Most that lives around me are older people, so it don't get too rowdy.
Yeah,
around
that's
here.
boring.
Kids keep it entertaining too. So
Oh yeah, your kids play good together when they get playing. Yeah, that's kind of rare.
sometimes.
Well, yeah. Well, they were doing it when I was watching. They were
Rare
having a good time.
occasions. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
They were bored and had nothing else to do, so they came outside with me.
Well, I really should turn on my cam right now because the puppy and his daddy are in a death fight. Two chihuahuas going at it like Jaws or something. But nobody's really getting hurt. But they are putting on a show.
Hey, they're having fun. So yeah.
Oh, it's good. He gets to bond with his real daddy.
Awesome.
Because the daddy's not even my dog, but it just moved into my house for some reason. It lives down the street.
Yeah. Coming to check on him.
Yeah. Well, no, he's gonna be sad when I move because the guy that owns him kind of has to keep him because he helps make the puppies that he has all running all over the place.
Yeah.
So I might have to get him for visits.
Yeah.
But then the guy that's moving in here, knows him and he'll treat him the same way. So maybe you won't notice.
Yeah. Oh, Lord.
But yeah, we're trying to get internet. The stupid T-Mobile won't let you have unlimited internet, and I need it for the PlayStation 4. And so I go, well, what happens when it runs out? And they go, well, your internet just goes real slow. And then I go, well, can I buy 2 hotspots? And they go, well, yeah, if you have the money. And I went, okay. But isn't that a jerk that they only sell you a little bit of the internet stuff?
That's
like
ridiculous.
20 something. I mean, literally, he's going to have playing 2 weeks and then get cut off to slow internet. When he's used to playing a lot more. So, oh well. There's probably worse things in the world to worry about than that.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I need the internet so I can get on the internet and cause trouble.
Cause trouble, shit. Is that your middle name?
My middle name's 2 letters. Yeah, you can't guess.
2 letters.
2 letters.
Lee?
Yeah.
I don't know.
My name is Me, Myself, and I.
Me, myself, and I. Okay. Okay.
It's who I love the most. Can you tell? Is there any other guests that can be talking right now? Oh, God. Back to the puppy fight.
And puppy fight.
I think the little one's winning. He's on top chewing the leg.
He's letting him win. He's letting him
Yeah,
win.
that's what he's doing. They have sharp teeth. So how was your day? Because we
Good.
didn't really stay in contact. I sent you one little picture, I think.
Yeah, it's good. I was outside most of the day. By myself. Yay.
Oh, here it was all cloudy and rainy, so I wasn't outside. Was it sunny where you were?
Yeah, sunny, cloudy, chemtraily.
Oh,
Or should I say
chemtraily.
chemtraily?
You're lucky.
Rather.
I'm so jealous.
Hey,
That's
you
probably
can
why
have
I'm
them.
laughing. I haven't had my dose of chemtrails lately. Calm my butt down.
Damn.
I'll get him on the phone.
Oh no.
Firecat's thinking. You better
No.
calm her down. Oh God. Oh wait. Somebody yelled, "I'm making too much noise. I'm going to tone it down." I wish I had a real door that could block the noise. Oh well. When I move to the new house, I'll be out in the yard, away from the main house, so I can be
That's where I'm
really,
at.
yeah, I can be really loud.
Shit.
You're in your little office, yeah.
Yeah, it's got tools and crap in it.
It's home.
Yeah, it's home. Hey, he's even the bed in here too, so.
You need to get a mini
And a
fridge.
couch. Yeah, I don't need to, got 2 TVs. I don't watch.
Yeah. Yeah, I had quite a collection of those old dinosaur TVs because they give them away all over. You can have, get them for free.
Yeah, yeah.
Big ones and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
Actually, I think there's 3 TVs in here.
Turn them all on at once.
3, 4, 5. I don't watch none of them.
Oh, you could do one of those horror movies where the static and a ghost comes out at you, like all 3 of them at once. That would be great. Oh, I do have this really scary picture of like this inside of a entryway of a kind of a scary old abandoned house, and there's this creepy figure of the ones ghost figures, but it's a girl in white with the black. All you see is the long black hair. I mean, no face. Yeah. And it's a really scary picture. But yeah, I should post it.
Yeah,
it's more around Halloween time though.
Yeah, yeah.
We should start doing movies. That would get a bigger audience.
Well then.
Hey, Hunter, can you put this in the kitchen?
Say hey to the chat again. Hi guys. See Mr. Grimm's in there. Well, MG. Hey. To join now before I go off air in about 15 minutes. So, yeah. got a late start, so I apologize for that. Are you still there, Firecat?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
I ran out of words, sorry.
Oh my God, she ran out of words.
It happens, it happens. I've been unloading a lot lately.
Well, that's good. That's good to do sometimes.
Yes. And then I
Everybody
come
has.
up with new words. You won't be able to understand me. No.
Oh, yeah. Surely we will.
No. I think I'm getting better, actually. I'm not sure. I'll have to review my progress. I'm trying to get better. That's all that matters.
As long as you're trying.
Yes, as long as I'm trying. Well, no, sometimes I regress, but that's just for fun. uh,
So, anything news-wise happened there today? While I'm
um,
thinking about it.
well, I mean, just that local fight that I posted, but um, no wrecks. The internet is back functioning correctly. Nobody hit a telephone pole today. Um, but yeah, I haven't really seen local news. Delete. Becky, where did you go? I hope I'm not on air. Somebody please get Becky. Oh dear.
What's wrong?
Oh, Becky left, and then there was nobody for me to talk to. But now you're talking. So could you please talk?
Can you talk? I'll listen. No, I'm just
Well,
busy with stuff.
give me a.
Why
Oh,
did she leave?
okay, she came back. I think she just got bumped out accidentally.
Am I
She's
back?
back. Okay.
Yay!
Yeah, I felt alone there for a minute. But then delete was right here, so I was okay.
Okay.
Okay, everything's Skype. We're
Still
back
not loaded
together.
completely, so
Okay, let's
just
see.
give me
Pick
a
a
second.
subject. Anybody get hoaxed today? Have you watched the news?
I don't watch the news. So.
What region is going where? Yeah. I mean, we were talking about homeless issues yesterday, and yeah,
I
like
see.
what?
I see. The Pope loves us.
The Pope. Oh, does he? I feel warm and fuzzy right now. I was, yeah. I thought he kind of forgot about us.
He's creepy. I think the Pope is.
Yeah, he has really good clothes.
It's creepy. I mean, creepy.
uh, we better not go there. That might be a bad
Yeah.
subjects to avoid. The Pope, the Queen, the presidents, yeah, everything's fine, folks. Our leaders are really doing a good job. Nothing to complain about here.
Shit.
For themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. There's got to be some topic we're allowed to scream about. That's not too bad.
They're all bad.
They're all bad. All the topics. Not one good topic left on Earth. Well, where do we start good? We could plant a flag. And that's the spot where it starts. And then it just starts bigger and bigger, bigger circle. I'm going to plant the flag next week. We'll fight over where to put it.
I done got the flag hanging here in my shed, so
Well, yeah, that has some freedom to do with it.
uh,
But it has to be a flag without symbols.
yeah, we had to make our
Because,
own flag. Yeah,
well, they're into symbols, so how do we create
yeah.
a non-symbol flag that's a symbol? It's going to take me a while to figure out, but I'll figure it out. I'm pretty good at stuff like that.
A non-symbolic flag.
It's going to be 3 dimensional. No, it's probably going to be 4 or 5 dimensional because you really have to get to the other plane. It's like a 3 level chess game. To manipulate
Yeah.
this world, you got to get, yeah, where the psychic energy is stirring.
Oh yeah, this is a story I had been following. I totally forgot.
Ah, that's good.
Brazil in Brazil, the Lula appointment before court. Rousseff, I don't know if I'm saying it right. It's Roussseff. Impeachment risk grows. They're about to impeach their president.
Oh, that's cool.
Um, the government, see, Brazil's political crisis has spiraled closer to a tipping point when the government appearing at risk of implosion months before the Rio Summer Olympics begin.
Oh,
President
man.
Rousseff, whatever, odds of being impeached appear stronger than ever now that the country's largest political party said it's pulling out of her coalition government, leaving the deeply unpopular leader politically isolated.
Hmm.
Let's see. That's the rest of it. The Supreme Federal Court will reconvene and consider the pressing issue on Wednesday, today. I guess it was today. Uh, anyway, whether to approve her appointment of controversial former president. I don't even know how to pronounce it, so I'm not going to try. Well, I better try.
I,
Luis Ignacio Lula da Silva. I
oh,
don't know how
that
to say
sounds
that.
good. Yeah.
To be her chief of staff. Uh, and he's under investigation. Uh, I'll have to look at that in a second. Regardless of which way the court rules, protests are likely to flare up. All this political turmoil comes as the world's attention focuses on Brazil over its handling of the Zika virus and the upcoming Summer Olympics in Rio de Janeiro, as the country struggles through its worst recession in decades.
And they sold all their water.
Yeah.
So now the people can't collect rainwater anymore. Oh, goodness.
Let's see what that president's being investigated for.
So this was the
Ex-president.
Brazil president getting impeached?
Yeah.
Wow. That's a big country.
Well, yeah, it's getting close, they said. So,
Hmm. But yeah, I guess
so
they're unraveling what he did. I mean, yeah, I haven't followed the story, but I'll read a little bit into it later.
it's the ex-president is under investigation for. It says authorities are looking into whether the former president illicitly benefited from his ties to Petrobras. Prosecutors said.
Hmm.
So, said they are alleging he benefited from a bribery scheme involving a state-owned oil company while he was president and after leaving office.
Oh, okay.
Faces several charges, including money laundering, and he denies it, of course.
Yeah.
Uh, so, fun.
Well, I wonder, I mean, usually they never actually impeach these people. I wonder what process started it to actually come into
Yeah.
fruition. Hmm.
The Olympics, Zika, I mean,
Oh, all the mishandling. Yeah, it's just so
yeah,
blaringly
the
obvious.
Zika
Yeah,
hoax. I
yeah.
mean,
Has that been kind of stomped down? Or are they still kind of using
well,
it?
now I found something other. The Elmo is in on the campaign
Oh,
for Zika.
yeah.
Yeah, they
They
leaked
had it
posted
all
that.
planned
Both
out.
posted that. Yeah. So Elmo is going to
Can
advocate the Zika vaccine, I guess.
Oh, so Elmo,
Brainwashing the kids.
Elmo
Yes.
is going to spread a fad and a craze that involves vaccination for a virus that you don't need vaccinations for.
Yep.
Okay.
God only
Um,
knows what they're keeping you in that fucking vaccine too. So
I guess we have to draw our own cartoons to show our children because Walt Disney, Sesame Street, all that's out.
yep. Well, my littlest one, she was scared to death of Elmo. So
Yeah. I remember that one year they had Tickle Me Elmo when it first came out, and then
that's
it,
the one she was
yeah,
scared of. Yeah,
yeah,
deathly afraid.
nobody
So
could get it. That was a long time ago.
that's a bit creepy.
Yeah. But yeah, they used cartoons a lot to get like those Teletubbies. That was
Oh
creepy.
yeah. Yes, very. Oh my.
It's sad. It's like the cartoons were designed to like dumb. I mean, the smallest kids just
Like
dumb
the
them
ones
down.
the ones I watched when I was a kid was one where they beat each other on the head and shit. You
Oh
know,
yeah,
Roadrunner, Wile E. Coyote. Uh,
all that violence drilled into
yeah,
that
violence.
generation. It's
Yeah.
Saturday morning,
Hmm.
and
Of
then I
course, the kid's gonna
remember,
be glued to the TV.
yeah,
And
and then the McDonald commercials would come on.
yeah, let's go to McDonald's.
But then they censored later on, like one period of time, they tried to censor the Bugs Bunny. Like when they hit, they would just like cut the heads off so you couldn't see the violence. It was so sad to see them trying to censor out the violence.
Well, they shouldn't have made them so
The Road Runner.
they shouldn't have made them so violent. You know, if they didn't want
Yeah.
all that violence.
Well, yeah, you can't take it out. I mean, once it's in there, they
Yeah, I know.
tried. They
Well,
tried.
you
They
know that's
tried.
part of the programming. You know, so
Yeah. There was a really creepy video game where the you would only like you'd go in and you'd only see each other like the other players that were online. You would
yeah,
only be able to see each other if you were working and they were working. The
yeah.
minute you stopped working, you would just poof disappear. And then all you do is mine in this bleak gray environment for food credits.
Shit,
Yeah,
a game? That's a
that's
game?
a brand new PlayStation 4
What the
video game.
fuck?
It is so creepy.
Man, that sounds very creepy.
Yeah, I mean it's as what was it?
So,
Wait, I'm
what's it
gonna have to ask
implying
the.
that we're going to be
Wait,
living
I have to look
underground?
at the name of the game. Wait, I'll be right back.
Okay. Man.
Yeah. Oh, he can't remember, but it was in beta, so it's not out, but it's about to
Oh.
come out. But I think it was like Tomorrow's Children or something hard,
So
weird.
you work underground
Yeah, mining in a gray,
mining.
bleak environment, and then you get food credits.
So is
And
that our
then,
future? Is that what they're trying to
yeah,
program them? That we're going to be living underground
and
or
the
some
only
shit?
time you see another person is if they're working. Like the minute you stop working, you poof disappear out of everybody's sight.
Yeah.
The only way
That
people can see you is if you're working for your food credit.
that's very creepy. I mean, like
Uh-huh.
we said, the predictive programming. So,
Yeah. I mean, and they're
uh,
acting like, la la la, this is okay. We'll just slip it in here. I mean, I was horrified when I saw it.
fuck.
I was like, I couldn't believe it was a video game. I mean, it's just like, ugh. But yeah, I mean, I will get the name tomorrow for sure.
I'm
But
sure I
yeah.
can ask my boy. He probably knows about it too. So,
Well, he'd have to be online to know because it like just popped up as a beta. You know how they have the
yeah,
tests,
yeah,
they
yeah,
pop up and
yeah.
and
I
stuff.
think he has a friend that does that at school.
Yeah, he could ask his
Maybe.
friend for sure. But yeah,
Yeah,
it was within like last month that it came out.
yeah, yeah.
So it was pretty recent.
Jeez.
And now
Mm.
they already came out with a PlayStation 4.5.
Good Lord.
I know. And it's to hook up to that. They had to up it a bit because it's to hook up to those goggles that you put on your face. So they
The
want
virtual,
everybody, yeah, they want
virtual.
everybody sitting in a chair with the virtual, yeah.
Oh, that reminds me, man. These people around here hadn't even heard of the Google glasses. I'm like, oh my god.
Well, I imagine
They
not.
just don't know.
You can find anything you want on the internet. Yeah, still there's a lot, but I like messing with people, waking them up the hard way.
Yeah.
Complete strangers.
Wake up.
Yeah. It's amazing what a few crazy words from a random stranger can do to the general public. Hi, I see your brain is turned off. Let me turn it on for you. And then
Oh man, don't overload, though.
get the stuff. Get the, yeah. Wait, I have to grab something. I'm sorry, I'm being summoned by somebody, and I'm a slave. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello, I'm here.
We so quiet again. Are we still live? Or
Yeah, we're still live. I'm waiting on her to get back.
Cool.
Hey, T. Sorry.
I am back.
You're back. Hello. We were
With a new.
lost. I'm sorry. Just kidding.
Oh God. Oh, I have a new glass of tea, and the puppy was going for it.
Uh-oh.
I need a
That
table in
puppy.
this room. Shit.
So you ain't had no helicopters today?
No, I haven't had a helicopter. I don't think they love me anymore. I've only
Did the
had
other
them
day.
twice. Oh yeah, you get them, not
It's-
me. Oh yeah, they.
Was that yesterday? Was that yesterday?
No, I guess it was the day before.
I showed that to you on Skype, wasn't it?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
that was the day we were 3.5 hours
yeah.
online.
Was it 2 or 3 that blew over? I can't
I
remember.
think it was just 2.
2. Yeah, but you could see the guns on.
Mhm. What way they were going? I wonder. I mean, north, south,
Well,
east.
there's military bases everywhere around in
Yeah.
this region, so no telling.
Yeah, you get like big jets going over. I bet.
Mhm. Yeah, all the time. More recently.
Yeah, we don't get too much air traffic out here, unless I cause problems on the internet. But I am glad that guy made an airport right next to me.
What? They made an airport right next to you.
Well, yeah, the guy, yeah. Well, it's just he has one of those airplanes that have the big fat tires that can land in a hayfield. So
Oh,
it's just,
wow.
but you have to have approval from
Yeah.
the FAA or whatever to be able to land and take off in a particular field. So he just recently got approved.
Yeah, they do that
So,
around here too. Yeah,
yeah. Yeah, he said
right
he'd
here.
take me up for a ride, so I'll film it for everybody. So I can
Cool.
see if the earth is flat or not. That's the
I
main
was just in
reason.
a plane one time when I was like, God, how old was I? Uh,
A
10
big
maybe. And
Was
it was
it
a
big or little?
little, yeah, it was a little plane at the beach.
Oh
Flew
wow.
over the water and shit. It was pretty cool. I was scared though, cause yeah, I
Yeah.
hate heights, especially being over water. So, but it was fun for the
Oh
most
yeah.
part. I mean, the experience of it. So,
Yeah, little planes are gonna be completely different from a big plane.
yeah.
The way it takes off and stuff. And then I was thinking it would be fun because I'm probably too old to do parachuting, but you can do the parachuting that you with a boat. You know, it pulls you with
Parasailing.
a cable. Yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I get up to Table Rock Lake, that's what I'm going to do, get a parasail.
Cool.
And that way you just fall in the water.
Around here, they mostly do that tubing. Pull the inner tube behind the boat.
Oh, yeah, that's fun too. I've done
And the
that.
jet skis. I've seen that a lot there where I worked. The jet skis and skiing behind the boats. And
Yeah,
I've seen all
jet
kinds.
skiing is funner than the tube behind the boat just because you don't really feel the inertia laying on the
Mm-hmm.
tube behind the boat. But the
Yeah.
jet ski, it's like you're on a jet plane. I mean, I recommend somebody. I mean, if you have the chance, get on a jet ski because that is a lot of fun.
Cool.
And I mean, and the newer ones,
Yeah.
God, they're super fast. But I have just an old, like 1999 Sea-Doo, which
Yeah.
that particular year is a real rugged, simple engine.
Yeah.
And I just paid $600 for it, and my buddy cleaned out the carb, and it's fast. It was keeping up with the people that had spent all the money on the big ones. So,
Hey.
but yeah, we're probably going to take it up when we move to,
Yeah. Oh, I
because the
would.
water's
Yeah. Yeah.
prettier up there.
I don't think
But yeah,
I've never been on one of them though.
yeah, you need to get on one. You can rent them,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. They did there where I worked, and the canoes and kayaks and stuff like that too. So yeah.
because you have rivers that you can go down, don't you?
Yeah, whitewater rafting. That'd be. I
Yeah,
never did though.
I've never done that. That
No,
sounds fun. I mean, that's something you can do. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I want to do that.
I don't like swimming.
Oh,
Yeah,
really? You're not a
no.
swimmer?
Well, I like swimming,
Oh,
but
I
not
guess
that's no. I don't think I'd like that.
you don't like drowning, is what you're
Right,
trying to
that's what I'm trying to
say.
say.
Or rabbit.
No. Although I've never drowned, that's something I don't
Yeah.
want to experience. Like suffocating.
It could occur on a river with rapids. Yeah, it is scary. I've heard horror stories. Currents up
Mm,
against some rocks, or yeah.
yeah. Uh, shit. Did it drop me again? Hello?
Hello.
Okay, I thought it dropped me again. Must have dropped her.
Yeah, it seems so.
Damn it. Uh, lovely. So I guess I'll call it a night then before we do get screwed here. So, good night, everybody. Thanks for joining, and we'll see you again real soon. Peace and love to everybody. Good night.